back for another grocery haul video. Here's the dairy that I got for the week. I basically got a little bit of everything because we were basically out of everything. So I bought some yogurt. I actually bought some last week and I didn't need it quite yet, but this is the really good Stonyfield organic and it was on sale. This whole big thing was just $1, so I decided to go ahead and get it and set it aside. I then got some Parmesan. This is the shreds instead of the powdery stuff in the shaker. They finally had this again, so I'm excited to get that because I prefer this. I got a little bit of milk for the week. I'm mostly drinking almond milk, but this is just for cooking mostly. Some sour cream, which is for cooking and for tacos, and then a thing of margarine, which is for cooking. This is the olive oil variety of I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, which is my favorite of the bunch. And then I've got Swiss cheese. This is for a potato casserole, and some cut mozzarella, which is for making breakfast sandwiches for next week. Here are my frozen things next, so I can go ahead and put them away. I've got some Morningstar Farms breakfast sausage, and what I'm going to do with this is make the breakfast sandwiches for next week. So using these in place of the turkey bacon, obviously, just to do something a little different so I'm not having the same thing week after week. And then these are, I guess these are refrigerated, not frozen, but I've got a big thing of biscuits. There's 4 containers of 10 in here. And I love the cheap little biscuits like this because they're great for making dumplings, for making turnovers with. There's all sorts of great things you can do with these. And they were on sale too, which makes them even better. And I've got some Morningstar Farms crumbles, which is for a soup recipe in place of ground meat. And then I've got some turkey bacon, which is for my potato casserole. These are my dry goods for the week. I've got a bag of dried pinto beans. This is for making a soup with. I've got refried beans to go on the side of tacos. I've got a can of tomatoes. This is for a different soup recipe. And then I've got breadcrumbs. These are Italian style because that's usually what I make breadcrumbs with, and then you don't have to add the seasoning to it. And then I have a whole bunch of tomato soup. This is just the traditional Campbell's for 2 different soup recipes. 2 of them are going into stuffed pepper soup, which is going to go in the containers for lunches next week. And then the other ones are for the same recipe as the pinto beans. Alright, these are my carby sorts of things for the week. I've got corn chips, which are to go on top of a couple different dinner recipes this week. And then I bought some shredded wheat because it was sounding really good. This is the same brand that made my new oatmeal, and I liked the oatmeal, so I thought that I would give this cereal a try as well. And then I've got brown rice. I normally buy the 10-minute stuff that comes in a box, and this is just straight up rice for a E.L.F recipe that I'm going to make with some lentils that I have left over. And then English muffins, which are for the breakfast sandwiches, along with the mozzarella and the veggie sausages. We're still using up some produce from last week, so I didn't need too much. Got a big head of broccoli to serve on the sides of a couple of dinners. I love to steam broccoli. I bought 3 bell peppers. The bell peppers actually didn't look really good, but I wanted them for soup and also for pilaf. Then a bag of spinach, which is for soup. We're going to eat a lot of soup this week because it's really cold and rainy out. And then another bag of potatoes. We're almost done with the previous one, and this is for, let's see, 2 different soup recipes, and then also a potato casserole, which I've shown on a What I Eat Wednesday before. I've got 2 onions that are going into various dinner recipes in different amounts. And then a little bit of fruit. I'm getting a little tired of the apples we've been eating from the backyard. So I bought a lemon for putting into tea. I bought 2 red plums. These were on special, and they also looked really good, even though I don't particularly think of plums being in season right now. And then bananas for oatmeal. Alright, so that's my grocery haul. Make sure that you check in next week to see what we're eating then. Bye guys.